if you want to find a new path for making your sound, I think applying the knowledge of another instrument to your instrument is the key to go. Hi, fioi, welcome back to the channel. We are 2.guys.one.amp. My name is Pavi.
My name is Dep.
And bass is so useless, then even its gear can be replaced by guitar gear.
Okay, no.
Jokes aside.
Okay,
because,
no, we love bass.
We love bass. I wanted to start it as a bass player, but I end up playing guitar.
Me too, actually.
Yes, I remember watching. I remember seeing at Casa Musicale di Loggia.
Yeah.
Ciao, Casa Musicale di Loggia. A 5-string jazz bass natural finish. It's stuck in my head. Almost 20 years ago. 20 years ago.
Okay, so this is not the bass standard setting, but
we
are
to try.
trying. Yeah, we are trying a bass tag.
We want to try. First of all, the community on Instagram. Shout out to our community on Instagram. Asked for some bass content because he's a producer and sound engineer. I'm a bass player, so we have to play bass.
And this is. Even this is not the way that you play bass, but.
Standard black metal riff, but on bass.
Whoa.
Nice. That's nice.
Yeah. Okay, so this is not the sound anyway, because we're starting with some kind of
clean.
Yeah, this is a clean bass without anything in front. So this is a JVM 410, so it's a Marshall standard.
The iconic Marshall sound.
Yeah, and a kind of PJ bass.
So it's a Yamaha BB434.
Okay, now I should be on the P side, yeah.
Yes, you are on the P side.
I'm not a bass player, by the way.
Neither most of bass player are bass player.
So it's a pleasant sound.
Can I try with a little bit of?
Try that.
It's a perfect clean sound for foundation, not pop.
It's
foundation.
Yeah, I didn't expect that actually. Oh, so it's actually in the studio I've used this ad for bass.
With our latest song.
Yeah, with the song for Rockin' Region.
Rockin' Region.
And so it's working really well. We got an IR of Ampeg with an M421, I think. Yeah.
Sennheiser.
Yeah.
Standard mic. It's an interesting take on a different kind of way to make sound.
Yeah, it's different.
Maybe you need a little bit of saturation.
Yeah,
and bass pedal are expensive, and you already have a guitar amp at home because you play with a guitar player, or you are a guitar player like myself. I typically use guitar gear on bass because I'm a guitar player at first. Okay, so I need to use my stuff because I don't want to spend a fuckload amount of money.
But you have just to set it up because we got less presence than users, more resonance than usual, and that's it actually. Usually less mids for bass on a guitar
unless
amp.
You want the Jaco Pastorius sound,
which is good.
bass.
Right. Actually, you have to be careful with the gain, because with an I've usually noticed that with an amp, a guitar amp for a bass, when you turn up the gain, it starts to become kind of farty.
Yes.
Because the gain is working on a different range of frequencies, higher range of frequencies, and you start to fart on the lowest range. But you can find the solution. So
let's demonstrate the fact first.
Yeah.
The P side. It's almost like if it has a... The low is still clean almost. It has a lot of a vintage vibe.
May I try something?
Now I'm in standard, by the way.
Vabbè. Yeah, you are so. With more myth, probably? May I try? Start of farting.
You just need to cut a little bit those, blend it in with the Pavi Ig.
Yeah,
and you're ready to go, huh?
Really a lot. And the interesting fact with guitar amp is that you have usually a lot of more options.
Yes.
So there, for example, kind of metalish, kind of manowar. But if you
If you like it.
Because you can do permute on bass. Me too, but I'm not sure that's legal actually. Maybe the
It's
bass.
debatable. It's debatable.
Debatable. I think that the bass community will.
Sorry if you have some. Sorry, bass player.
We are not bass
community,
players.
sorry,
We love you, but.
Find a new path for making your sound, I think applying the knowledge of another instrument to your instrument is the key to go.
Probably,
the way
yeah.
to go. Because you cannot achieve it with most of the bass gear, something like this. And even combining with guitar pedal, we have a fuzz here because fuzz is the supreme effect. Yes, but Chris Wonsterton from Muse is originally a drummer.
Okay.
And then a guitar player.
Yeah.
And he always used guitar gear for his tone. He uses a Big Muff Russian, the green version, which is the most iconic one, which is a guitar pedal.
Yeah.
Okay. And you get all these fuzzy sounds which are amazing.
Yeah, but
these tones.
Well, let me
use the Super Bass by Marshall.
Yeah, which is a different take on
Plexi.
So.
No, with the P B-side.
Yeah,
Nice.
Really nice.
I wanna try something stupid.
Try that. This is Doom on bass.
Sound with this level of fuzz for mimicking synth bass sound, and also Cliff Barton used the big muff in front of his. I think it was an Ampeg or something like that. So it's not
Asian pulling teeth. Yeah, is with that sound actually.
The Rickenbacker.
And he uses at that time. I think Ibanez. Not sure.
No, he switched back and forth. The early year was Rickenbacker, and then he switched to the Aria. Aria.
And
which is fucking ludicrous.
Well, it reminds me of the sound of doom band. The name is The Year of the Cobra, the one that
Okay.
It's not a super famous band, but they are awesome. Sorry.
Sorry, another example. Justin Chancellor from Tool.
Okay.
He has a double rig, 2 Gallion Kruger, one dirty and one clean. For distortion, Rat guitar pedal, because it doesn't 60%.
Yeah, but even in the studio setups, you use some kind of guitar pedals usually to do the higher stuff. It's me.
By the way, it's a $550 bass.
Yeah, but not me. Same the chain.
But there's something to add about. At the end of the day, bass pedal are just the guitar version with a blend knob.
Usually the.
It's a little bit different.
Try the
processing.
Try the thing.
The thing? What the thing?
The fix.
The Michelangelo.
Yeah.
But we are in front of a guitar amp, so it's better to try it in front of bass stuff.
In that case, yeah.
Okay, by the way, it's a little bit different, the treatment of the low and response, but at the same time, but at the end of the day, the circuit is there.
Yeah.
Something that I really am sure about, the Big Muff version for bass is a Big Muff with a blend knob. It's the same fucking pedal.
Probably.
And bass player use the guitar version.
Yeah, because when you design a pedal, usually you think about the frequency response, kinda.
I hope so. At least
Usually.
the bare minimum.
Yeah, so maybe a tube screamer, it's a different thing.
The tube screamer on bass, there's a bass version of tube screamer.
Yeah.
In my opinion, is useless.
Well, the idea of tube screamer is to have less bass, so maybe. But if you want that, you can do. First of all, you can do whatever you want. First and foremost.
Yes.
Because but a guitar head has an EQ that is less usable for bass.
Yes.
That's the thing. So.
But it has a saturation response that the bass amp cannot give you.
Usually is that.
Even
And
the early head for basses.
And the other thing is that usually you think about, but I can blow something. No, the head has no problem. So this is an amplifier.
If you use a virtual cabinet,
you use a virtual cabinet. We are using a load box as usual, so it's not a problem. Of course, if you use this into a guitar cabinet, that's a problem. Yeah, you have to be careful because there you can do some damage, or you have to cut off the basses in before getting into the head.
Even though a lot of bass player uses a combination between 4x12 and 2x15.
Yeah.
4x12 usually for.
Well, there's 12 inches
design
bass, speaker for bass.
Justin Cesaro uses a standard 4x12 mesa for guitar, and it's fucking massive.
Yeah, probably.
No, 2x12, sorry, 2x12.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that works actually. So you can do a lot of things, and this could be really an interesting option if this or other amps actually.
But if you have vintage style of amp like Tweed the Basement, the bass one is a bass amp. Was born like a bass amp, but even some AC30. If you wanna go crazy, why not even a PV?
Why not?
Go for it.
Try and do that.
Especially if you are like yourself, you are a guitar player, but you're also a producer.
Yep.
Even more a producer or more a guitar player?
I don't know.
It's weird. You need to be able to play bass for client.
Yeah, for
sometimes.
Yeah.
And as a guitar player, you don't go out buying vintage MPEG
no, usually not. And even for my stuff, I need to record the bass, and I'm kind of a bass obsessionate producer, so I love bass in the mix, as you know. And on my production, I got a lot of bass in the mix, because I think that it's an important instrument, and is usually, especially metal.
Is looked upon.
Yeah, and I don't like this thing because I love how the bass sounds, but you have to treat it in a particular way, because usually the bass is it could be annoying in the mix.
Yeah.
If it's loud, if it's really loud, it could be really annoying and a problem. So you have to treat it in different ways, and sometimes guitar heads are the solution.
And also the other way around. If there's not enough bass, the heavy guitar are weak as fuck.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Something that I learned while I started recording music, not as an engineer, I'm a songwriter. They showed me the with and without bass. The guitar were like this big. Wow, it's a really interested and overlooked bass, underestimated instrument. Sorry.
Yeah.
Even though the greatest metal band, for example,
has
one of the greatest bass in history, Cliff Barton. Tommy, quello di Slayer, Tommy Araya.
But even Accept, Exodus, Testament,
Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, of course. I'm thinking on Korn. Okay, so and a lot of other players. Sorry.
Iron Maiden, sorry.
And we are sure that there is plenty of super important bass metal bands.
Tool.
Yeah.
It's not a bass video without a Tool riff.
No, do it.
But not the usual stuff.
No.
Something weird that you might not
guess
know.
the song.
And then, so we learn that bass important. It's important impossible to play and speak. My name is Pavi.
My name is Dep.
And we will see you in the next one.
Bye guys.
It's impossible to play 6 and 5 alternating with guess bottom.
Yes, buonissimo.
Però
Bello,
questo è meglio.